Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. Strange things are happening on YouTube. Okay, it's back to normal. Hello, Finca Kasai. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the Coffee Break. Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. That is me. I'm Laura González, and I am moisturizing my hands because I'm about to deal with cards, and I don't want to cut my hands. I do not want to have paper cuts. So today is Monday, July 27th, and like that is gone. July is coming to an end, and today we're going to do tarot and oracles for the week. So we're going to be working with the Gilded Tarot. We are going to work with the Celebration of Love Oracle, the Mini Complete Tarot, the Gospel of Aradia Oracle, and last but not least, the Hocus Pocus Tarot. Those day. The first one is going to be fully, completely, and 100% my interpretation because I do not have a booklet for the Gilded Tarot, so I will give you my own interpretation. Hey, Finca Kasai, where are you signing up from? Finca Kasai, are you a coffee person? I think it's the first time I see you here. All right, Blue Witch community, let us breathe. We ask the divine to let us see what we can see and that information be used for the greater good. And so it is. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see what our first card for today. We have the card of Judgment reversed. So this is Judgment according to the Gilded Tarot. A very, very nice Judgment card. So is Judgment, but is reversed. So the question is, the circumstances are we being too harsh on judging ourselves? Are we holding the bar too high? Are we forgetting that we're human? And are we trying to behave like machines? Maybe we are being too harsh with ourselves. And as a consequence of being too hard on ourselves, maybe we're also judging everyone around us, right? So Judgment is telling us maybe we can ease up on judging ourselves and each other, right? Maybe acceptance of the circumstances, whichever this may be, will free us and will allow us to ease into these experiences that we call life. But for now, I think we are becoming a little too judgmental, a little too hard on ourselves. So let's try to not be that hard on ourselves. Supposedly, Marissa, how are you? How are you? Welcome to the coffee break. I hope I get to see you tonight at the 13 Witches. The 13 Witches is going. We're on week 8, I think, or 7. I don't even know. I've lost count. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's week 7 today. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is week 8. Week 8 of the 13 witches, 13 weeks. And we're going to be doing divination tonight, you know? So it's going to be fun. We're going to do like a little oracle slab and see how our divination skills are presenting themselves. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun doing the 13 witches. And I'm thinking, wet. I went grocery shopping and got caught in the storm. Ouch. I hope it was fun. It looks like it's coming this way. The sky is dark in here. Okay, we have empowerment as our second card of today. Empowerment. And peaceful dreamer. Empowerment. So the card is empowerment and the message reads, you are being challenged by a feeling of unworthiness about something. You are being inspired to let go of that illusion and to celebrate your divinity and how the Creator wants only the best for you. You are being challenged by a feeling of unworthiness. You are, let me read again. You are being inspired. Can't read today. Let me try again. You are being challenged by a feeling of unworthiness about something. You are being inspired to let go of that illusion and to celebrate your divinity and how the Creator wants only the best for you. Second time around reading it was a lot better. The baby must not be made of sugar because he didn't melt. I hope you all had fun getting wet. You know, one of my best memories is getting wet with my sister or with a friend. With this type of storm like what we're getting today in Chicago, and just being outside and no shelter, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, just allowing the rain to wash over you. Those are some of my best memories with my older sister. We had gone to the market and it started raining, and we were walking back home, and we have nowhere to shelter, and we just were soaked. And it was fun. And of course, when we got home, you know, all the groceries were wet. Fortunately, there was nothing that would spoil or be damaged. You know, so much fun to get wet on the rain. And then later, as a young adult, I did it again with a friend of mine at school. It was raining and we got caught between buildings, and we just stood there and we just let the rain wash us over. Coincidentally, I was wearing a very similar color shirt, but it was a silk shirt. So I was drenched on that silk burgundy maroon shirt. Very, very good memories. All right, next card, kids. Ooh. We have the Chariot reversed. The Chariot reversed. Let me show it to you. These cards are so tiny, right? So this is the Chariot. This is the card that we have, but it came out reversed. So Chariot reverse. The Chariot. Here it is. Reversed. Okay. People are more defensive now. Don't give in to intimidation or pressure. No one wants to waste time. Expect last minute cancellations of plans. When the chariot is reversed, people are more defensive now. Don't give in to intimidation or pressure, and no one wants to waste time. Expect last minute cancellations of plans. So that is the message of the reverse chariot. And folks, as July is coming to an end, basically 5 more days, um, let me tell you about August. We have a whole bunch of events in August. We do have a full calendar of activities for August. We have a podcast in Spanish, Paganos del Mundo, where I'll be talking about Mictecacihuatl and Tlazolteotl. That is all in Spanish. On the 2nd of August, Blue Witch Live in the Wheel. We're going to be celebrating Lammas. Blue Witch Live in the Wheel, celebrating Lammas on the 2nd. 7 o'clock, free, free 99. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, live. On Tlacateteoh, the Colonizing the God, talking about Centeotl, the corn god. On the 10th, we have Lunatic Mondays. We will be talking with Fiona Cook about her book, The Dream Atlas. Very cool book. And then on the 23rd of August, Embodying the Teteoh with Chicomecoatl and Centeotl. By the way, Embodying the Teteoh last night with Shilonen and Chicomecoatl, Shilonen and Chichiquetzali. It was so much fun. If you missed it, you can still buy the recording, and it's sliding scale. Even if this is the recording where you're buying, it's still sliding scale between 13, 20, or 26. So pay what you can. But it was so much fun. It was such cool class last night. And everything and anything that you want to learn or participate with me, go to bluewitch.org. Bluewitch.org. Look on the calendar. You can find all the events there. And all the services too. Cleansings, readings, energy work classes, on-demand classes, etc., etc., etc. Everything is all the art. I have art for sale, by the way, on the website, so you can go and look at the art gallery and then let me know what you want, and then we can talk about it. Okay, next card is from the Gospel of Aradia Oracle, the hedge. The hedge. That is the card for the Gospel of Aradia, the hedge. Games, Gospel, the hedge. Here it is. So the hedge reads, there we are. Find and hold your own personal boundaries. We can't be completely open with everyone. Having healthy boundaries is an act of positive self-love. Our plant allies can heal and nourish us. Plant and medicinal garden. There is vervain, there is rue, wormwood, and the hedge. We collect the earth, we collect the dew. Wrap around my home this living protective shield. Healing and defensive, only to love shall it yield. Beautiful. Find and hold your own personal boundaries. We can't be completely open with everyone. Having healthy boundaries is an act of positive self-love. Our plant allies can heal and nourish us. Plant and medicinal garden. There is vervain, there is rue, wormwood, and the hedge. We collect the earth, we collect the dew. Wrap around my home this living protective shield. Healing and defensive, only to love shall it yield. That is the Gospel of Aradia for us today. And we have one more card for everybody today. We have the Hocus Pocus or Tarot. The Hocus Pocus Tarot. I wanted to let you know, guys, that I'm going to open one more slot for a tarot apprenticeship. I found myself with, suddenly I found myself with free time over the weekends. So either Saturday or Sunday, we can figure out something for a new tarot student. So if you've ever been thinking, if you ever wonder, if you've ever been interested on learning tarot one-on-one with me, I have an opening for either Saturday or Sunday for you. And if you're interested, to the website on the contact section, the learning section, contact, and shoot me an email there if you're interested in learning tarot one-on-one, because I have an opening that will begin like in October. I'll have the time to start teaching a new student. So let's see what our last card for today is. And you have choices, right? You can start in September or you can start in January. But I have one opening right now. Something, and a course is ending, so, you know. All right, we have the Master reverse. So it's basically the card of the devil, their version of the devil, but reversed, right? And La Shufflemutt. So the Master reversed. And it reads, the Master reverse, though you were once held in sway by temptation and vice, you are now on the path of enlightenment. You have taken interest in your spirituality, though your journey towards enlightenment might be rocky at first. Know that even the Master's sway can be broken should you stand strong. Though you were once held in sway by temptation and vice, you are now on the path of enlightenment. You have taken interest in your spirituality, though your journey toward enlightenment might be rocky at first. Know that even the Master's sway can be broken should you stand strong. All right, all right, all right. So that is our last card for today. And with that, we finish our reading for the week, for this week of, last week of July, July 27th to the 30th. Friday, we come back to do tarot for the weekend, and hopefully good news for the weekend, or last weekend of July, basically first weekend of August, in whichever way you want to see the weekend. And please go to bluewitch.org so you can find all the information, all the events or the things. Come join me on the 2nd for Lammas for free, or if you speak Spanish, on the 1st for the Paganos del Mundo. My name is Laura González, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye, Facebook. And ping. And bye-bye, YouTube.